the most courageous man in the world. This is Brian Cain with the Mental Performance Daily Podcast. And in 1986, an Italian runner named Gianni Poli, he won the New York City Marathon in 2 hours and 11 minutes. In 2003, Mark Yatkich of Kenya triumphed at the Los Angeles Marathon, setting a new record with a time of 2 hours and 10 minutes. But the greatest marathons of all time may not have been run by the guy who finished first, but by the guy who finished dead last in both of those races in the slowest time ever recorded. In 1986, he completed the New York City Marathon in about 98 hours. It took him a little more than 173 hours to cross the finish line at Los Angeles in 2003. Now, before you write Bob Wieland off, you need to know that he completed both marathons using only his arms and his torso. Bob's got no legs. In 1969, while trying to rescue a fallen buddy in Vietnam, he stepped on a mortar round designed to destroy tanks. He sent this short note to his parents. Dear Mom and Dad, I'm in the hospital. Everything's going to be okay. The people here are taking good care of me. Love, Bob. P.S. I think I lost my legs. You see, Bob could have shriveled up in a wheelchair. Instead, he walked across America on his hands. That exploit took 3 years, 8 months, and 6 days. He's the only double amputee ever to complete the Ironman triathlon in Kona, Hawaii without a wheelchair. He swam 2.4 miles, then biked 112 miles, and finished up with a 26.2 mile marathon using only his arms. He twice made a 6,200 mile round trip bike ride across America and has amassed 4 world records in weightlifting, including a 570 pound bench press. You see, it's no wonder that Bob Wieland is called Mr. Inspiration. The NFL Players Association awarded him the title, the most courageous man in America. It should have been the most courageous man in the world. People magazine dubbed him as one of the 6th most amazing Americans. And after he took more than a week to complete the Los Angeles Marathon while walking on his hands at the age of 57, Bob told the Associated Press this was supernatural. It was done by the grace of God. He then summed up his life without legs. I do it one step at a time. So my question for you is, are you making excuses or are you going to make it happen? Are you going to be courageous like Bob Wieland? And are you going to realize that the attitude you take is a decision you make? Look, we're not making sacrifices to be great. We're making decisions. And we're going to look at obstacles as opportunities. And we're going to take inspiration from people around us, the greats, such as Bob Wieland, who didn't find the excuse. He found a way to execute. Which are you doing today?
Thanks for checking out Mental Performance Daily with Brian Cain, an IRONCLAD original. If you like the show, be sure to leave us a rating, review, and comments. We'll see you tomorrow.